Grand Rising, wonderful souls. Welcome to my channel. I hope you guys are doing really, really well. My name is Bronwen. This is Bronwen's Cove Tarot 111. If you are new to this channel, welcome, and it's really good to have you here. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, your subscribes. Thank you for being here. Thank you for creating the community that we have right now. It's very welcoming. It's very, what's the word? Inclusive. It's very inclusive, and I really, really like what has been created here, and it wasn't just by me, so thank you for doing so. I heard the word headspace when I was tapping in. Now I know Headspace is an app, or it's a website that's supposed to be really good for mindful techniques. Someone here may actually need this or may benefit from it. This is not a promotion in any way, shape or form. I just think that taking care of our mental health is really, really important, because there's no one else that's going to do it for us, right? Now, let's see what wants to come through. Let's see if I can give these a bit of a shuffle, but they are a handful. Okay, someone's stressed, slightly stressed and detached is what I'm getting. Now, you're going to hear loads of birds in the background. I threw a load of bird food out onto my neighbour's roof, and I'm getting a lot of magpies and their babies coming through. So if you're hearing like a lot of manic like tweeting, that's the babies. Let's see what would like to come out. Oh, straight on the floor. I swear, and I can't even reach it because where I've got my tripod, if I was to reach this, give me one sec. Actually, I'm going to give it a try. So I had to like rearrange and grab it, but I got it. And it's the Healer of All Ages, and it's in reverse. What's interesting is when I went down to go and find it, I also found another card from the deck that I've made myself, and it says they are not impressed. I didn't even know it was down there until I looked. So there's someone here that may be hiding the way that they feel, for either being caught out, something's going on with their job, because we do have down here a number 15 or 51 condensing down to a 6, so we're looking at the 6th house. Someone here is not impressed about someone's work slowing down or something going wrong within their job. And I heard family. This could be a family business. Tell me more about this. What do we need to know? 1 second. What do we need to know about this situation? Okay, you got parasite. We've got parasite in reverse. Hiding your true self is in reverse as well. Okay, someone's been outed. Someone here has been outed in some way, because the Healer of All Ages being in the reverse is almost like being caught out for being a charlatan, being caught out for being a schemer and a scammer when they were playing at pretending to be the real deal, especially when it comes to healing qualities. And this card always reminds me of Jesus. That's just personally reminds me of Jesus, you know. So there's someone here that may have had a God complex, or they were saying you had a God complex. How interesting. Okay, parasite coming out in reverse. That 19 there in reverse, that's a 10. This is talking about endings. Someone here has been constantly trying to get rid of something. They may have had something attached to them, but I feel there's something more there, because I feel like someone in the collective may have had something attached to them and it's been removed. It's been removed, and it was root chakra. We're looking at money, finance, identity, how we express ourselves, security, the 4th house. We also have hiding your true self in reverse. And again, more red here, root chakra going into the sacral chakra. And we have a number 5 when we condense that 14. So this is about change. How interesting is that? Because what I'm listening to is actually 555 frequency. I'm listening to 555, and it's all to do with like change, right? Positive change. Can you hear that little bird? It's so cute, so demanding. I was watching it this morning when I was making my tea out of the window, and it's just shouting at its mum and dad, and they're constantly feeding this, and this baby's really fat. It's a really fat baby. So we have woman holding, sorry, I digress. There's a woman holding a heart with the number 44 coming out here, so it could be this person. Why am I getting fourth house keeps coming out? Look what's underneath with healing. Stop, because we started off with healer of all ages in reverse. Now this card, it says the frequency of healing supports our intrinsic ability to restore our health and wholeness by consciously using the information that comes to us through our senses and harmonizing everything accordingly. This is giving me, more than anything, downloads, gaining wisdom, downloads, information, signs and synchronicities from our guides, from the universe, to help us heal our 6th house. Because the 6th house is not just about work, it is also to do with healing our body through nutrition, through fitness, working out. And as I said at the start, we were talking about mental health. This is very much to do with healing. Someone here who may have been copying your energy or pretending to be you. There's something here about pretending to be you or using skills that you have, like emulating them. And underneath that we have divine masculine, but they're emulating your energy or your skills, and they've either been caught out or they haven't been able to get rid of something here. It's like whatever this parasite is, it's bouncing around in the ethers. It's like they've been trying to send this maybe to you. Now, a parasite can actually be a stomach parasite. I'm not a doctor, okay? Please know that you should not take any medical advice from me in any way, shape or form. I am just letting you know what the messages are. What you do with them is up to you. But there could be stomach parasites. This could be to do with, like, it could be the energy or the parasite of depression, the parasite of sadness, the parasite of gluttony. It could be one of the 7 deadly sins, right? Irrespective of whether or not you're Christian. There's something here where someone was trying to send this towards you, and the more that you were healing, the more it was releasing whatever was being sent, and it was just rebounding back to this person. This person is not able to remove the thing they keep sending towards you. You have divine masculine with 22 on there, a lot of balance coming in, okay? And that's the throat chakra, lots of blue. The frequency of divine masculine supports our strong, focused and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Okay. There seems to be a lot of emphasis on how you heal and how you share that with other people, because this hiding your true self being in reverse, you've come out of some sort of cocoon, some sort of chrysalis. There's something here about not being able to bind or wrap you up, because we have red coming through. We have red going through these 3 here. We go through into green, we go into blue. And what I'm seeing here especially is you've got here a heart that's shining, but it's in reverse. Someone, who is this fake? Yeah, all dropping. Who is the fake? Who is this fake person? A child I was meant to be. This could be a sibling. This could be a family member. This is definitely someone that you knew from your childhood. And this is somebody that also may have affected your childhood. Okay. That card for me has always been about the inner child, childhood memories. Now, we also had conception. One second. Let's pop these back up. You stay there, please. Thank you very much. Oh my good Lord. Let me get them up. Give me 1 second. I'm going to have to put some little gems in front of them. There we go, there's one. Let's put some rose quartz on that one. Look at you, there we go. All right, there we go. Very temperamental. So the child I was meant to be, holding, like, as you can see, this plant in their hand. You have someone here that may feel like there's something about their inner child. There's something about memories from childhood that, I don't know if they're blaming you. There's definitely something here that they're linking to you. we have got conception with the number 16 condensing down to 7. So the seventh house is Libra. That's looking at business partnerships. It's looking at negotiations, but I'm getting more than anything the sevens within a tarot deck. So this, you've got this, and this came out in like my last reading. Seven of Swords is deceit. Seven of Wands is competition, you know, having to defend yourself. Seven of Cups is illusions or options. The Seven of Pentacles is about taking time to reflect and really think about how far you've come, or to kind of take a minute to assess things. Now, with conception coming out here, let's see if I can get it to focus. It says the frequency of conception invites us to bring our consciousness to our origin, the place where everything in creation begins. It helps us to remember the infinite potential and possibilities of this space and what we can manifest through our own focused awareness and intention. Okay, this has got to do with it's a lot more than just a family member going, I don't like you. I feel like there has been a karmic cycle. I'm seeing a triangle of things happening, maybe since the beginning of time. This person seems to be connected to your energy. I don't know if they're soul family as much as they are a lesson that you did not learn in past lives. And I say that with love. This is not me criticizing you. But the parasite being in reverse, I don't know if this person was trying to attach themselves each time, or if they were trying to teach you how to release certain things from your root chakra throughout your past lives, if that's something that you believe in. And if you don't, there's definitely this energy of this lifetime, this person being in your life. They're part of a karmic family structure for a reason, because they were teaching you strength. There's something here about teaching you strength and teaching you how not to hide your true self, but that comes through bravery, and we only know how brave or strong we are when it's tested, right? And I know that's kind of like not what people want to hear, because no one wants to hear, well, the reason why I had that certain person in my family being an absolute a-hole to me is because of a divine lesson. But you take what resonates, leave the rest. If you are fighting or resisting anything that comes through in my readings or any tarot readings, then it's just not for you. If it doesn't claim you, don't claim it. Okay, and that's all right. That's okay. But with that being said, the next card is journey. So there's definitely a journey that maybe you have been going on for a lifetime, for lifetimes. Okay, and you see how this light is guiding the way. Look at this light over here in reverse with flames coming out their hands. This person, there seems to have been a point in time when whoever this person is, whoever their consciousness is, forgot what it was that they were doing on earth. They forgot the reason why they were here and why they're here with you. And I say with very loosely, but you do have someone here who has like obsessive focus on your life, on your success, on your failures, I say loosely as well. And they're not understanding the reason why. They're not understanding what their lesson was, what it was that they were supposed to be helping you with, and what it was that they were supposed to be learning from you. And instead what's happened is they've fallen into like this void of just copying you, emulating you, because they were supposed to be a guiding light. You were supposed to be guiding lights for each other, but you can't lead those who don't want to be led. You literally can't. It's like forcing a horse to that water and trying to force water down their throat. If they don't want to drink it, they're not going to drink it. We also have here a woman holding the heart, and we have envy coming out in reverse. So there could have been also lessons in releasing envy on your side, or maybe that was supposed to be for them with woman holding the heart, because this is definitely a family member. Whenever I see fours, I think of the fourth house, I think of family, I think of the Four of Wands as well, that stability that we get, or we're supposed to get from a family unit. Envy being in reverse, this may have been what their life lesson was, like their overall life lesson was to remove to understand envy, understand competition, and know that they don't need to be part of that. But that was the human experience. Tell me about healing. Thank you. Okay, so 2 of them came out, so I'll have a look at that one in a moment. But we do have the 6th house, and I thought it would come out. And it says service to others, what is good for us, and your work. And we'll look at that plate, this healthy plate. I think that the way that you heal, the way that you help heal others, someone here needs to create a cookbook or a nutrition book or a book on like healing the gut biome. There's something here with eating healthy, eating green, eating clean. And if it's not for anyone else, it's making it for yourself. It's making it for yourself. And I heard the transition time is now. So if you are someone who has a sweet tooth or a umami tooth or a carby tooth or whatever it may be, there's a need to start transitioning. So it doesn't mean that you have to cut off all of the things that you like eating, even if they're not good for your body. There's a need here to start minimizing them and adding in other things instead. Again, I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a doctor. I cannot give you the advice specifically catered for yourself. But if you feel like this is resonating with you or it's inspiring you, please ensure that you do speak to someone who is qualified that can help you, because your healing is very, very connected to your 6th house. And that's irrespective of what's in your 6th house in your natal chart. And I say irrespective, again, loosely. Why do I keep saying loosely? Because if you check your natal chart, and you can find, if you're not sure how you do that, you can go on to like astrocaf.com, and I will make sure that that's underneath here where I'm pointing. It's free, it's private. If you know the time that you were born, even better. If you don't, you can just put midnight, and it will actually come up with a written report. At first you will see a circle with all the different like signs and stuff. If you go underneath that, it will show you a written report for each thing within your birth chart. Look for your 6th house and what zodiac sign is in that. It will actually really help you with guidance and advice on how you help yourself through your health, your gut health, and how that connects into not only your work, but your service to others. Okay, now the other card that came out, do you want me to take this one? No, okay. I'm going to have another one for Divine Masculine. Let's have a look. Divine Masculine, please. Contract has come out. So we have a contract, and look at the number at the top. I do not believe in coincidences. Coincidences. I had to say it again because the first time I couldn't get the word out. Number 6. We're just talking about your 6th house, right? So there's a contract. This Divine Masculine, I'm going to reread that card just to give myself some, just to jog my memory. The frequency of Divine Masculine supports our strong, focused and active side, allowing it to express itself while helping us to bring our dreams and ideas into form with kindness and wisdom. Okay, so it seems like someone here is being gently encouraged to start sitting more in their masculine energy, because there's something here with this contract, and those scales are nearly completely equal. They're not completely not just yet, but they're getting there. And I think that there's steps that you're being asked to take here. Protection is one, without a doubt. How? You've got harvest in reverse. Protection is one, to ensure that you do not allow, or there is no siphoning of your energy, harvesting of your energy from this sibling, family member, aunt, uncle, cousin, mum, dad, granddad, whoever it is, okay? And look at that. Look at that, root chakra, because this person is trying to attach to your root chakra. The number 1 on there in tarot looks at the magician. The magician is about alchemization. It's about healing. It's also to do with material wealth, having everything that you need to create what it is that you want, okay? And the root chakra says, let's see if I can get it to focus. It says, the frequency of the root chakra, the red flower of life, stimulates passion and supports our sense of security on this physical plane, both in our bodies as well as in the physical world. Okay. Now I'm putting it down over conception. So your root chakra is very important. And I mean, all of your chakras are important, but the focus right now is on how you ground yourself, how you tap into your culture, your traditions, your lineage, how it's the foods that you eat. It's a lot to do with the tangible world and how you connect into it. There's a journey here that you have already taken, or you're being asked to take, when it comes to connecting both your root chakra and the tangible world into your etheric sense of who you are and how you, because I feel like you're a portal. There's a portal opening. There's a portal opening here. Yeah, and look, first chakra, Archangel Michael has now come out. Let's pop this one down. I think that you are very protected. Know that you are very protected. You're very divinely guided, that you do have angels around you protecting you at this time. When I was setting up, the deck that I have over here, I remember picking it up and these two fell, and right underneath you have 111, angels and archangels on the right path. And the last one I just looked at is 555, change, tower and adapt. So there is definitely a massive change coming in for you, because you have you've ticked something off on a contract, or you've voided and you've nulled and voided a contract because you finished something here. There is someone around you from your family who they've lost their way. They've completely lost their way. They don't remember what their mission is. They don't remember what their purpose is. They just remember your light, and that's it. And I think that's super sad. But you're being told to be careful with this person, because there is something about your energy that seems to be addictive to this person. It's addictive to this person. This is not just, oh, I'm going to take their energy and I'm going to go out and get myself loads of riches and I'm going to harvest that way. This person is almost like addicted to taking your energy, and they're not impressed that something that they were sending towards you just keeps backfiring. It keeps backfiring. Now we do have the man holding the heart. That's not them. That's them. This is you. Oh my goodness. Because we have got the man holding the heart, and then we've got the woman holding the heart. Okay. That's why there's a triangle. Shut the front door, because I didn't understand what the triangle was. The triangle has been for lifetimes a family member, you, and a divine counterpart. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. And this is the reason why you have had someone it's almost like they're constantly trying to attach to your energy, or like they're trailing after you, and they are having to learn not to be envious. Why? And look, I've just opened it to your goals. Your goals, the day-to-day reality of use the most business-like way, and because it has to do with your career. And I'm looking down here on the 6th house to do with your work, your service to others, and what's good for us. Not even what's good for you, what's good for us. This is like what I say at the beginning of when I connect in with my team of highest light resonance, you know, for the greatest good of all, for myself and for the collective consciousness. A mission that you have includes another person. It includes another person. Now, this is irrespective of whether this is a love story or not. It doesn't matter. Put that to the side for now. There is something about the way that this person's heart beats and how it beats for the collective, and how your heart beats and beats for the collective, and how these two coming together, there's some sort of mission here that you are supposed to be doing. And I heard spreading joy, spreading positivity, healing. It's really healing other people, healing the earth. Wow. Okay. And you have a family member here who is jealous, and I don't think they understand why they're jealous. They really are lost. We have the garden and the gate. which is literally saying, what are you waiting for? The gate is there. You just have to walk through it. There's no locks on that gate. There's no chains. It's actually quite small. You could jump over it if you wanted to. And look at that. You could go straight out into freedom. And you're being guided as well. You've got butterflies here, which for me denotes either passed over family, loved ones, or it could be guides, could be ancestors. The time is now is what I'm hearing. The time is now. Is there anything we need to know about this family member? Because you were saying about protection. Hostilities is coming up. As I said that was 26:26 on the clock. I'm going to put this one down over harvest here. Okay. And temple of my body is coming out as well. There is something about bodies. This person has an issue with your body or the way that you look. There's magic coming out here. It seems like the reason why things are reflecting straight back to this person is because I'm putting this magic down over Archangel Michael. You're very protected. Your root chakra is very, very protected. The way there's something about either eating or smoking or drinking alcohol. It's the things that are put into the body. And I'm seeing someone swimming. I don't know if you swim or if you're being encouraged to go to swim. If you have any injuries, ensure that you are speaking to a doctor first to ensure that that is something that is safe for you. And I don't know why in this reading I feel very I feel like there is a need to emphasize when you're I need to emphasize about your body, about health, about injuries, about, I don't know, because I feel like this person is not just trying to put whatever this parasite is on you, is almost like rushing you into doing something or being frustrated at your healing journey, be that a physical one, a mental one, a spiritual or emotional one, so that you rush and do something that would be more harmful. It's like having a knee injury and then getting really frustrated that you can't cycle, or you can't, you know, go on the stepmaster thing. And instead of going back to the doctors, it's just putting on a knee support and taking some painkillers and going straight back onto it again and injuring it so much that you need to have surgery, for example. Now, magic here, and look at that, 31 condensing down to a 4. So this is family again. Magic. The frequency of magic supports our intrinsic ability. Let me just get it back there. Come on, focus. Ability to grow and expand beyond this moment, to move towards possibilities and expressions that are as grand and profound as we can imagine. All that is required is our belief in their manifestation. And that's in reverse. This is supposed to be taking away the sense of identity. For someone here, you may have struggled with your identity when you were younger. Identity, security, the way that you looked. This was being around this person. And I'm not saying that this person has been doing spell work since you were a child. Maybe they were. But there's something about their energy that sucks other people dry. So just being around them could have been depressing, could have been melancholy. Should I take these ones? Yeah. Okay. And look, another 5. Because I was just saying this energy of change. And the first card that came out is creation of, it's the sun. Creation of, the gaining of respect for or from, and things brought to life or light. Okay. And I'm putting this down over man holding the heart. I think that when this person comes in, or you meet this person, you may remember either past lives through your dreams, through meditation, through prayer, or you could just be having, you know, you could be there washing the dishes and all of a sudden you know, a song comes on or the wind blows and you go, oh my gosh, I did this in my last life, or this happened, or I remember so and so and so. You're going to be given, that portal's going to open more. You're going to be given a key here. I feel like the key is this person. You may be the lock and they are the key. Because look, we have the 7th house coming out, balance, cooperation, and your partners. I do feel like this person that's coming in is going to create a power couple. You are going to be a power couple. Specifically in business, there may be romance for some of you. For those who want that, that's coming in. But this is to do with your career, to do with health. Why do I feel like somebody's career is going to change, or there is going to be like an offshoot that you didn't expect, and it's something that is going to be so very popular. Why did I use that word popular? It's like an app or a website or a thing that you can use to either monitor your health, to work out, and there's a contract coming. And then you have the moon, defend, accept, let your feelings tell you how to. Okay. This family member may wish to try and sabotage the connection that's coming in. And again, they may not even realize why they want to do this, because they're just playing out cycles of lifetimes before. They're literally playing out cycles of lifetimes before. You've got the power of love coming out. So for someone here, this is going to be a divine counterpart in a romantic sense. And it says here, the power of love, investment, gambles, and other games, your creations. Amazing. I haven't actually rang a bell, so I'm going to do it quite quietly because it's still quite early and the walls are quite thin, and I do not want to bother my neighbours this early in the morning, especially on the weekend. So I'm going to ring it really, really quietly. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, 1. One more. There we go. It's quite feeble, wasn't it? Sorry. I'm going to go for those. I see them waving to me. 1 second. Sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. I'm telling you, something big is coming in. And this person over here is going to be very shocked. They're going to be very, very shocked by something just being neutralized. There's something about either their energy being neutralized, their plans being neutralized, whatever they were scheming or scamming, they can't do anymore. We have got separation straight underneath, and then we've got not today. And it says sadness, missing you, thinking about you, yearning, unsure of the future. This person, this is a family member. This is a family member that doesn't understand why they are so obsessed with your energy, why they're so obsessed with whether you succeed or fail, whether you're happy or not. This person may have mental health issues, and I do not say that in a criticism. I do not say that as mocking. I say that as this person they actually need to go and get some help, and I hope that they do. You have not today coming out as well, and it says here, not dealing, hurt, avoiding a conversation, call, or person, boundaries, and still angry. Okay. So this is somebody that you have cut off. This is somebody that you do not want to be around, or you do not like to be around their energy, because it may bring out in you more volatile energies that are uncomfortable. Tell me about this new person that's coming in. Okay. So the new person coming in, why? The new person, it says here, is a karmic relationship. Fleeting, triggers, turmoil, resentment, lessons, letting go and loving you. Stop! Because I just heard that they're a karmic relationship for this person over here. This has come out in my readings before, right? And I was like, nah, it can't be. That's too fantastical. This is a love triangle. This is a love triangle. This is a love triangle. This is not a karmic relationship for you. This is a karmic relationship for somebody in the family. Now, I don't know if they've dated this person in this lifetime, but in past lifetimes, there would have been this, almost like when you think of Romeo and Juliet, before Romeo got with Juliet, wasn't there another person that he was like head over heels for a certain amount of time, and either she wasn't interested or she like stringed him along? Was her name like Rosaline or something along those lines? This is the energy that I'm getting, right? So if we just imagine this is Romeo, this is Juliet, and that's Rosaline, if that's even the name. This person's now looking back like, what? You want my second, you want my sloppy seconds? Oh no, you can't have that. You can't have that. You guys can't be together. That's honest. This is crazy. And the one that I saw here was the girl with the snake. The girl with the snake coming out. Empath for the narcissist paradigm, being charmed or used, enabled, and boundaries. So we have somebody here who may have in the past pretended to be you. This is why they wanted your energy. Stop. They wanted your energy because they wanted to. This is the reason why they were emulating being you. I love it when realizations come to me like a ton of poop, like it hit me like a sledgehammer. This is the reason they have been emulating you. This is why they want your light. This is why they're obsessed by your light. Because when they're in your light, people like them more, or people are nicer to them, or there's something here about them just having more abundance. It's not about money for them. And I picked that up earlier. This is not about money. This is about that the type of light that you have, the sun. You are like the sun. You make things grow. You attract butterflies, moths, and you know, moths aren't even horrible. I love moths actually. But you attract to you like energies that vibrate at the same level as you. And maybe when you were younger, you were attracting to you people who wanted to use that energy. Whereas now the energy of people coming towards you is at the same high vibration. And this person over here has been siphoning for years. They've been siphoning for years, and it's not even just a let me just plug in and take a little bit. This is let me send spell work, let me bully, let me do this, let me do that. Because when you are feeling disempowered, they can take. And when they take, they feel empowered. They feel loved. They feel sunny. They feel wonderful. That's how they got your divine counterpart in so many past lifetimes. That may be how this person, maybe in this lifetime, they dated this person and then realized what the heck is going on here? Because you aren't who you said you were. You aren't who you emulate to be. Wow. One more, please. Please and thank you. What do I need to know? Look, you got interested, conversing more. Awaited message arrives, text, call, email, and hovering. Okay, so you've got a divine masculine that's going to be coming in very, very soon. Now, please know that when I say divine masculine, divine feminine, I'm not using genders. I am picking up on energies. We hold both masculine and feminine energy. It's up to you whether you or not you assign a gender. You don't have to. You can swap them around if you want to. But this divine masculine coming in for you, this person, there's something about them being very like emotionally sensitive in a positive light. I feel like I could read this forever, so I think I'm going to have to bring it to an end. Otherwise, I'll be here for like years just talking about this. This is crazy. This is not what I expected this reading to be in any way, shape or form. Right, before I go, I am going to do a couple of tea leaf just to see. Secret admirer, I'm telling you. Your divine counterpart is coming in soon. Good advice from a wise person with owl coming out. You've got wealth coming out as well. Guaranteed success is coming out. Things will not always be this way. A change is coming. Didn't I tell you that number 5? You might be seeing 555, 111. You may be hearing songs about change. This is quite exciting. This is why this person is so not impressed. And they're sitting there. There's not much they can do about it. Look, dealings or relationship with a younger woman. So this could be a sibling. This could be a sister. It could be an auntie. It could be a grandmother, a mother. Money or property through inheritance, winning and windfall are on their way to you, you guys. I'm going to leave it there. I really hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If you are new to this channel and this resonated, I would love it if you were to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay awesome. I will see you in the next one. Know that my readings are open. I've just left them open, and I probably will leave them open for June, just because I am getting a lot of people asking me for readings. All of the information that you need for readings is in the description box. Please, can you make yourself familiar with my prices and with my price list before emailing me, okay? All of that you can find in the description box. Know that I have priced it. All of my pricings are in sterling, British pounds, pound coins, and then in US dollars. So if you are outside of the UK or outside of the US and you aren't sure the exchange rate, then ask me and I can help you out with that. But if you are in the UK and you are in the US, please have a look down below, make yourself familiar there, and then get in contact with me. Thank you so much, you guys. I will, please note also, I will never reach out to you. I will never reach out to you. I will never try and poach someone for readings. If you see any of that, especially if it has a WhatsApp on it, it's not me, it's a scam. I'll just block and report. I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.